हरि ओम. जय श्री राधे कृष्णा. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता, chapter number 3, shloka number 4. न कर्मणामनारम्भान् नैष्कर्म्यं पुरुषोऽश्नुते न च सन्न्यसनादेव सिद्धिं समधिगच्छति. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, one cannot achieve freedom from karmic reactions by merely abstaining from action, nor can one attain perfection of knowledge by mere physical renunciation. The first line of this shloka refers to Karma Yoga and the second line Jnana Yoga. By simply declining to do the prescribed duties, man cannot reach the still, actionless state of Brahman. In the same way, by merely adopting the external formalities of sannyasa, no man can attain liberation. When one refrains from initiating karma, anarambhan, merely abstaining from action, does not lead to achieving naishkarmya, freedom from reaction. Also, merely adopting renunciation, sanyasanat eva, does not lead to attaining siddhi or perfection. What is needed for perfection is the purity of mind. Unless work is done without attachment, there cannot be purity of mind. Without purity, knowledge of Atma will not dawn, and without knowledge, there is no moksha or liberation. From shlokas 3.4 to 3.9, Shri Krishna explains the active nature of Atma or the soul. Inactivity is therefore not an option. In this shloka, Shri Krishna cautions against the danger of premature or immature renunciation. This is because the dormant desires for sense gratification will eventually rise in the heart of a person who has not been purified enough, and they would cause his fall down. Shri Krishna says, actionlessness cannot be reached by not undertaking any activity, nor by giving up the work already undertaken. Arjuna here is escaping behind the term of Upanishads, Naishkarmyam, and is trying to give up the battle and escape from taking any more responsibility. This is the treacherous way of all escapists. Action, as it is generally understood, is the outcome of want and desires. Actionlessness does not mean mere idling or abandoning of all actions. Although one can pass time doing nothing, his mind will be full of thoughts, scheming, speculating, and planning over several matters. Desires generate thoughts at the mental level, which, when expressed in the outer world, become actions. So, thought is the real action here. If one is free from thoughts, wishes, likes and dislikes, and has knowledge of the self, he can be said to have reached the state of actionlessness. Mere renunciation or running away from life does not lead to perfection. Through selfless, dedicated action, purification of mind is achieved, and the purified mind helps in attaining the knowledge of the self, which is the ultimate bliss. Physical renunciation does not help in spiritual progress. Staying active and doing prescribed duties and mentally staying detached is the key to spiritual success. Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.